loving it.
Good morning, Metcalf School. Today is Monday, November 16th. We are at home today. It is a distance learning day. I decided to wear this super cute hat. Well, I don't really think it's that cute, but I'm having a terrible hair day, so it works out really nice because it covers up my terrible hair. Cool, right? Anyway, today is National Fast Food Day, and I am not a huge fan of the fast food. I just don't really love it. The last time I went to McDonald's, I wanted to get a Shamrock Shake. This was like around St. Patrick's Day, and the machine was broken. And I was like, well, when are you going to fix the machine? And they couldn't really give me an answer, and I haven't been back to McDonald's since. Please stand up. Join us in the pledge to the flag, the Metcalf mission statement, and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, everyone!
At Metcalf School, we believe all students can achieve academic excellence and become lifelong learners and productive citizens.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Today is also National Tolerance Day. Now, tolerance is accepting other people who are different from you in race, culture, habits, and even beliefs. So you see me walking down the hall in this super cool hat, and you're like, there goes Misplaced. No one's saying, oh, she's wearing a super cool hat. People are like, that Misplaced, she's a little weird, a little strange. But I think that's what makes people like me, because I can just be myself, and people like that. I'm just myself all the time. I'll wear strange hats. People never know what to expect when they're around me. And that makes it fun. A boy asked me a couple of years ago, he's like, Misplaced, have you always been cool? And I was like, me? You think I'm cool? Because I'm like, I'm a big nerd. You know, I'm a big band nerd, and that's fine. And people like that about me. I don't apologize for being a band nerd. That's just who I am. And I hope others will accept me that way. Here's a little video of a boy explaining how he's a little different.
My name is Cole, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to teach you that it's okay to be different. Since a young age, I've worn different colored socks and 2 different shoes. Why? Because I am unique, a standout from the crowd. I feel best when I am being me. This summer, a funny thing happened. I was in a bookstore with my mom when I realized everyone was strangely quiet. And so I did what needed to be done. I started singing. As a joke, my mom pointed to a book and said, "Hey Cole, this book is for you." I pulled it out and read the cover. Here's what it said. You're weird. A creative journal for misfits, oddballs, and anyone else who's uniquely awesome. It's the best book ever. It tells everyone it's cool to be different. Today, I'm going to tell you about a friendship of mine that is a little different than you might expect. This is one of my best friends, Steven. He is the happiest person I know. Steven is 44 years old and has autism. Let me start by explaining how we became special friends. When my mom was just 13 years old, she was in the high school cafeteria about to have lunch with her friends. Then she passed a table of kids with special needs. Steven was a boy at that table. He shouted out, "Hey, what's your name? Come sit with me." My mom sat down, and in that moment, a special friendship began. Steven asked my mom 3 questions. He wanted to know what she was having for lunch, her phone number, and if they could be friends for 40 years. As my mom gave him her phone number and said yes, he clapped with excitement and said, "I will call you every day." Ever since that day, in 1988, he has kept his promise and called our house every single day. When I was born, Stephen was a special part of our family, and I've grown up calling him Uncle Stephen. Stephen is included in family dinners, he comes to my soccer games, he loves watching movies with us, and every couple of weeks he has a sleepover. Stephen has had autism his whole life. Autism spectrum disorder refers to a range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech and nonverbal communications, as well as by unique strengths and differences. My friend Stephen is not able to drive a car, but he is able to memorize every phone number he has ever heard. There is no cure for autism, but I think Stephen is perfect the way he is. One of my favorite memories with Stephen is whenever a fire truck passes us. He shouts out when I grow up, "I want to be a fire truck." That always makes me smile. He likes the idea of being a fireman, but he loves the idea of being a fire truck. Another thing that always makes me laugh is how much he likes to eat. Have you ever met someone who can eat a steak, 8 slices of pizza, French fries, apple pie, ice cream, and they are still starving? Well, Stephen eats all that almost every time we see him. Finally, one of my favorite memories with Stephen is when we play hide and seek. He always hides in the closets. I love playing hide and seek with Stephen. It always makes me smile. But not just me. He makes everyone smile. I don't think we need a cure for autism, just like we don't need a cure for freckles. Autism is not a disease, just like brown hair isn't a disease. You don't need to fix something that isn't broken. I look up to my Uncle Stephen as he is the happiest person I know. Stephen doesn't try to be like anyone else. He is exactly who he was meant to be. Imagine a world where we all live like Stephen. Find out what makes you different. Don't be afraid to stand out. Wake up, jump out of bed, and be exactly who you are. We are all a little different, and that's awesome. Thank you.
Metcalf School would like to wish the following students a happy birthday today: Emanuela Sampong and Brendan Thompson. We would also like to wish Alexis Anderson a happy birthday from yesterday. Her birthday was on Sunday. I hope you all have a wonderful week of celebrating your birthdays. Get ready, Metcalf kids, because on Friday it is going to be sports day. We want you to show up to school or show up to DL or show up to your quarantine in your favorite sports uniform or wear your favorite sports team's clothes. Show us how much you are a fan of sports. People will be coming around taking pictures. You can email your pictures to me. We want to see how much Metcalf School and Walloon School love their sport.